What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. From focus in on the, I don't want to say career renaissance or really the game taking off for Justin Schultz in Pittsburgh this season. Obviously went to Pittsburgh last year at the deadline, ended up, being a part of the team that won the Stanley Cup. After being kind of written off in Edmonton and struggling. Remember, Anaheim took him pretty high. He went to Wisconsin, had a phenomenal run with the Badgers, and then didn't want to sign with the Ducks. Ended up signing with Edmonton as an unrestricted free agent, and had some moments, but never really turned into the player that he was supposed to be. That changed this season. He's fifth in the league among scoring for defensemen. And you think about it, I'm looking at his numbers in Edmonton. I know plus minus is kind of an arbitrary statistic, but he was minus 17 his first year, minus 22 his second year, minus 17 his third year, and then minus 22 his fourth year. And then got to Pittsburgh last year was a plus 7, and it's a plus 28 this year. So again, he's really kind of had it all come together for him in Pittsburgh. And again, I think you look at the situation in Edmonton. I know the Oilers are having a hell of a year this year, and they'll be back in the playoffs, but it has more to do with Connor McDavid than I think anything else. And again, he really kind of found his niche in Pittsburgh. And I'm always going to reference the New England Patriots whenever I can, but it's no different than a guy being misused by a team like the Jets or the fucking Buffalo Bills, and then going to New England and having Bill Belichick give you a clear and defined role. Like, all right, this is what you're going to do. This is your job. Can you do it? A lot of times the answer is yes. How many guys are just completely underutilized in previous spots that, really have their game take off in Foxborough? A lot. And, that's a testament to Belichick and Brady. And I think, you look at Pittsburgh, they've got such a great nucleus of players, whether it's a Crosby, a Malkin, Chris Letang, Castle, whoever. And, the management group and the coaching staff is world class. And, Mike Sullivan really helped Schultz take his game to the next level. And, I think he's going to continue to be a very, very good player with Pittsburgh. His contract situation is going to be intriguing because Pittsburgh's on the verge of salary cap hell. But they're just worrying about defending their cup this year. And, no team's gone back-to-back in 20 years. And, there's no guarantee. Pittsburgh, I'd say, is right there with Washington for the team most likely to win the Eastern Conference. So, we'll see. If any team last year has a good shot at repeating, it's the Penguins. And Justin Schultz, elevation of his game is a big reason why. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.